ETV Sports presents Eagan Wildcat Girls Soccer. Tonight, the Wildcats take on the Burnsville Blaze.
Welcome to Eagan Wildcat Soccer. This is John Jacobson bringing the game tonight between the Eagan Wildcats and the Burnsville Blaze. We just got done with the national anthem there. Everybody was standing in attendance, and we're getting ready for starting lineups. This game is really a conference battle. Both teams 5-0 in the conference. Burnsville 9-2 overall. Eagan 8-1 overall. Eagan currently in Minnesota Soccer Hub is ranked number 5 in the state. Burnsville at number 7, and this has always been quite the rivalry, quite the match, and we've got a look there at the tunnel as the girls prepare for the opening starting lineups to get played. We've got some ball girls tonight. They're dressed in green shirts, and they're going to be helping keep the ball in play and keep this game rolling along. Eagan, coached by Turk Ozturk in his 3rd year with the Wildcats, and John Soderholm has been coaching at Burnsville for a number of years. His 2 assistants, Megan Helberg and Scott Matheson. Scott was coaching in the Eagan youth program years ago, and I've bumped into him a number of times, but this should be just a great soccer game for both teams. We've got field conditions tonight. It's a beautiful night, 68 degrees, a little bit of wind out of the west, so that's across the middle of the field from the stands here across to the other side. The field hasn't gotten beat up too much by football, so we should be ready to go. I'll turn this over to starting lineups.
Head coach of the Burnsville Blaze is John Soderholm. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our visitors to Wildcat Stadium this evening, the Burnsville Blaze. Now we direct your attention to the introduction tunnel. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Eagan Wildcats. Starting with the goalkeeper, junior, number 1, Captain Megan Plashko. Defense, junior, number 2, Chloe Miller. Defense, senior, number 6, Captain Lauren Boyk. Forward, junior, number 7, Grace Schoberg. Forward, senior, number 10, Captain Molly Bush. Defense, senior, number 11, Captain Kayla Breeze. Midfield, senior, number 12, Mandy Conkle. Defense, junior, number 13, Abigail McKenzie. Defense, junior, number 17, Brooke Poplinski. Defense, senior, number 18, Lauren Rozak. And forward, freshman number 24, Emily Cronkite. Wildcat assistant coach is David Juarez. The head coach of the Eagan Wildcats is Turk Ozturk. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagan Wildcats.
Well, again, we're done with starting lineups here. We've got Eagan in their home white uniforms, Burnsville in the road black uniforms. Looks like referees taking the middle of the field right now. Eagan has had a great year so far. Coach Ozturk has them. A lot of these girls have played together last year. We've got 5 seniors on the squad, and a number of the girls kind of got acclimated into the varsity process last year and have picked right up from there and are doing a lot of good things for Coach Ozturk. Set plays are a big part of his game. He works on them extensively with corner kicks. He's got people who can throw the ball in and create scoring chances. Defensively, the team is sound, led by Megan Plashko at the goalkeeper position. Defender, you've got Kayla Vrees back there, who will play, solid defense along with her other defensive partners back there, and he'll also switch her up to a little bit of forward to get some speed up top and create some havoc on the Blaze. Burnsville is going to play more of a possession game this evening. They like to control the ball. They like to possess the ball and kind of play keep away from their opponents. It'll be interesting to see how they come out. Look for both teams to kind of play off each other right now and not try and make a mistake. We'll see what happens here in the first half, but first goal is going to be big in this one.
All chasers this evening are with us from Eagan Traveling Soccer, Eagan Wave Soccer U11, Eagan Wave Soccer Club with Coach Willie.
Following this game this evening, the Eagan boys take on Burnsville's boys in the 7 o'clock game.
McKenna, Paige, Ashley, Heidi, and Lucy from the U11 team in the Eagan Wave Soccer Club. In the first half, the Eagan Wildcats and
so both teams taking the field now.
Plashko defend the north goal in front of the scoreboard. They move left to right on the field.
A little bit of a delay on Burnsville's part, kind of waiting for Eagan to take the field, staying around for a couple minutes, and coach with a couple last words to get him fired up for this game. Eagan's going to start with the kick. Looks like Emily Cronkite out there to start at center forward. On the right side, we've got Amanda Conkle. And the left side, on the far side, Grace Schoberg. Ball played back. Big kick there by Lauren Rosak. Chasing the far side, that's Mia Kazmarek for the Blaze. Turnover at midfield. Eagan comes away with it. Good possession there. That's number 16, Jalen Vaish. Possession again by the Blaze. Good pressure by the Wildcats. Defensively, Eagan does a really nice job. They're going to step up and get in the face of people and stop them before they get going. It's something Coach Turk emphasizes with his teams and tries to take an awful lot away from the other team. Ball played in. That's Kaylee Rare in goal for the Blaze. Step out, big kick up towards midfield. And knock back Breeze now with possession. Breeze a little sidestep. Playing it up, looking for the target forward for the Blaze. Here again, playing it up to target forward. Good speed shown by, that's number 24, Emily Cronkite up top. Burnsville with the possession. And good pressure on the far side. That's Chloe Miller knocking it out of bounds. Throw in for the Blaze. So again, possession is going to be a key to this game. They're going to look for both teams to, oh, there's a nice ball played through. Cronkite comes in. Oh, and a great defensive play. That's Jalen Vaish for the Blaze. Conkle stepping up, has a step. Good cross there. Oh, and it just misses. Oh, and a shot goes wide, held in by Cronkite. Might have been outside. And a shot and a save there. Good pressure by the Wildcats. Good ball movement and getting that all started with Conkle beating the defender up the outside. Volley played towards the near side in front of the Wildcat bench. And that's number 5, Mia Hansen. Good first defender, second defender again by the Wildcats. And ball cleared up. Long ball flicked on by Cronkite. And will be played back to the Blaze keeper. Bush with a header. And Cronkite was in an offside position when that ball was played forward.
Indirect free kick, Burnsville.
Free kick taken by Natalie Engel. She's a captain, senior captain, defender for the Blaze. Line drive picked off by the Blaze, or by the Wildcats. Good outside run here, Lauren Rosak. And the ball's played smartly out of bounds. Big throw. This is Cronkite. Oh, and that slides off the side of her foot just out of bounds.
Goal kick, Burnsville.
Or a goal kick. So as the season's progressed, I think Eagan's defenders are on the outside are going to step up into the play, feel a little bit more comfortable with that. And I know Coach Turk wants to get them involved in the offense. It helps everybody out. Ball played up to midfield. Plinsky applying pressure. Turnover. Good 1-2 pass back and forth. Ball played over. That's Schoberg on the far side. Tracking it down. Schoberg on her left foot. Looking to cross it. And finally cleared out by the Blaze. Plinsky to Vries. Ball intercepted there by the Blaze. Bush, he gets tripped up. That'll be a free kick for the Wildcats.
Whistle, foul called on Burnsville. Free kick upcoming for the Wildcats. On the kick, Abigail McKenzie, number 13.
McKenzie with a free kick. Good look at Abigail. Ball intercepted at midfield and played up by the Blaze. Looking for a through ball, and Vries is right there playing center field. Eagan faithful don't agree with that offside call, but she was in an offside position when the ball was kicked. She came back 5 yards in front of the defenders, but that's where she was when the play started. So free kick for the Blaze. Volley played up, and Vries heads it out of danger. Ooh, a little bit of a collision there. Schoberg again on the far side, applying pressure. Bush now steps up. Good footwork by the Blaze. Ball comes up now to Maya Hansen. Hansen working one-on-one with Lauren Boyk, and they'll go for a throw-in for the Blaze. Quick throw in, knocked out of there by the Blaze. Plinsky knocks it out of there. Clearing attempt goes off the Eagan player, and Vries steps over, pounds it up towards midfield. Good pressure there by Molly Bush. Goes out of bounds. And it's Burnsville throw-in as the sun comes out. Rozak staying with the forward. And ball played up. There's Conkle. Trying to tip it forward. And good pressure here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Conkle applying the pressure. Bush trying to tip it to one of her forwards. And it's played back out by the Blaze. Good pressure as McKenzie steps in. Disrupts the play. And Schoberg tripped up, plays advantage. Tried the 1-2 pass. McKenzie has her ball intercepted. And Poplinski. Played up good header forward. And Burnsville plays it back. Again, they're looking for possession, and Eagan is trying to do everything they can to take that possession away from them and force them back defensively. Bush now loses her footing. And that's a foul on number 9, Marika Cheetah.
Whistle foul called on the Blaze. Free kick for the Wildcats. On the kick, number 18.
So Rozak on the free kick here. As the Wildcats gather towards the top of the box, look for a flick here. And it's headed out by the Blaze. Breeze now tries chipping it over the defenders. Schoberg comes away with it. Good battle there. Conkle, now back to Bush. Bush with a long shot, and that's blocked. And the ball played smartly up by the Blaze. Rozak with some space in front of her. Tries chipping it through to Cronkite, and just a little bit too hard. Kaylee Rauer with the kick. And number 3, good possession, Rachel Waterman on the far side. A little bit of space here at midfield. Ball cut over. And Molly Bush anticipates that nicely and taps it over to her teammate. Throwing for the Wildcats. And Cronkite now with a little bit of space. Good step there. Cronkite trying to cut in. Knocks it right across the front, and a shot. Oh, and that just gets deflected wide. Is it? Nope, it went off the side of her foot. I thought that was going to go for a corner kick. Conkle with the shot there, just sliding off the outside of her foot.
Goal kick Blaze.
A good job up top by Cronkite. Bush now with a little bit of space. Nice give and go. Here's Eagan in. Oh, and she just gets it stuck in the grass and underneath her feet. Doesn't get a solid shot off, but great give and go there by Cronkite and Molly Bush. Rozak now. It's outside, ball behind Rozak. Pressure again by the Wildcats. Bush taps it back. And Burnsville comes away with it. Nice one-on-one defense there. That's Chloe Miller on the far side. A little bit of space here for the Blaze. And that shot goes harmlessly wide.
Shot taken by Rachel Waterman for the Blaze. Number 3, out of bounds, goal kick, Wildcats.
So Megan Plashko to take the goal kick. Ball played up just over Molly Bush's head. And Boink knocks it out of there. Bush with some possession. Taps it outside to Rosak. Oh, and her return pass gets intercepted by the Blaze. Good step there by Boyk. Flinsky. Wildcats control the ball. And a little bit of a turn with open space. That's number 19, Morgan Kierstead. Centering attempt, knocked out of bounds by Boyk. And that'll be a throw in for the Blaze. Big throw by number 9, Erica Cheetah. Tapped out of trouble. Cronkite gives chase. Conkle up to Cronkite. Taps it nicely outside, just out of bounds though. First substitution of the game coming for the Blaze, and that'll be Aisha Popkin, number 15.
Substitution for Burnsville into the game is Aisha Popkin, number 15, coming off number 9, Erica Cheetah.
Popkin with the ball. Pressured on the outside. Nifty move there to get around Wildcats. That could have been called as a little bit of a bump there. The referee says play on. Plays again, looking in the middle, good touch. All the way across field. 7 Kasmerick. And tapped out, so the Wildcats can regroup by Chloe Miller. Throw comes in the box, neatly brought down. That was number 3, Rachel Waterman. Waterman again trying to turn, plays it outside, and here he comes across. Plinsky, looks like that gets tapped out of there, and Rosak knocks it up towards midfield. Bush now with some space. Inside, nifty move there. Oh, and trying to spring Cronkite up the middle. Kenzie in the midfield applying pressure. And the Blaze looking outside. Nifty little 1-2 there by the Wildcats. And Popkin picks the ball up. Pressure again by the Wildcats. Have a go out of bounds for a throw-in. On your side, that's Jalen Beish with a throw. Bush waiting for it to come down, heads it out of trouble. Good step by McKenzie. And Vreese settles the ball down. Bush trying to flick that one on. And cleared out by the Brave, or Blaze, sorry, old habit. Popkin near side, intercepted by Bush. Bush looking to spring. Oh, that's a handball. No call. And the ball played in front of the Wildcat bench. And Boyk knocks it out of bounds. And here's a ball, Emily Cronkite with speed. She's got the defender beat. A little bit of a tough angle here. Tries to cut it across. Good defensive play there. That was number 20, Erica Lehman for the Blaze. McKenzie knocks that out of bounds. Good speed shown up top by the Blaze, or by the Wildcats. Boyk has that ball deflected. touch up looking for Schoberg. Miller plays it back to Vries, a little bit dangerous. Schoberg looking for Bush with some space. We got a run coming on the outside here. That's Rosak with some. Ooh, and that ball gets deflected off of her. Rosak keeps it in, taps it out of bounds, earns the throw in, and we got a substitution for the Wildcats. Coming into the game, Julia Barger.
Into the game, Julia Barger, number 8. Coming off number 12,
sophomore player.
Andy Conkle.
Taking over for Conkle here on the right side. Good pressure on the outside. Barger just into the game with the ball. Plays it back looking for Bush, and she gets kind of hammered in the middle there, but that was a good shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Good defensive play by the Blaze. Kick to the outside. Kept in by Kaczmarek. Possession and pressure. I've said that a number of times. The Blaze want to possess it, and Eagan will force them. Breeze tracking that one down. Plays it off the defender. Throw in for the Wildcats. Smart play by Caleb Breeze. Miller on the throw in on the far side. Cronkite now. A little bit of a collision, and the Blaze come away with it. Nice give and go. Angle now stepping up, plays it up to Popkin. And Breeze, Caleb Breeze right there to clear things away. Throwing now for the Wildcats. McKenzie heads the ball over. Miller looking for Schoberg. Schoberg has the ball go off her foot. And Sosinski for the Blaze comes away with it. Wildcats are misfiring just a little bit, trying to play it to their target forward. That's number 24, Emily Cronkite. There's Cronkite finding the ball, laying it off. Plinsky back to Vries with a big kick. And headed out of trouble, that's number 20, Erica Lehman for the Blaze. Good step here by the Braves. Vries has her clearing attempt go off her own player. Back to Plashko and Megan Plashko. And her second opportunity to touch the ball. Big kick up past midfield. Schoberg knocks it out of the air nicely. Bush with a neat one-on-one play. She plays it to the forward. Schoberg on the far side with some space. Crossing a tap. Oh, and Bush is right there. That's a goal. The Blaze keeper is down with a heavy collision off that cross. Let's take a look at that again. So the ball is played up nicely by Molly Bush right here to the corner. Schoberg has all kinds of space and some time. Beautiful left foot towards the far post. Knocked down by the goalkeeper, and it goes right off a Bush in the back of the net, and the keeper is still down. Trainers are on the field. Got to give Molly Bush some credit on that. We'll look at that one more time. The ball comes across, and Bush goes right towards that far post, and the ball goes off her and in the back of the net. Now, you know, normally you'd have a player that will play the ball to the corner, and then they sit and wait and watch and hope nothing hope the ball maybe finds it. Nope, Molly made that play and then headed right straight to the far post, knowing that's where her teammate was going to play the ball in the right place at the right time. And unfortunate for the Blaze, the keeper is still down. So I'm not sure if the wind got knocked out of her, if she got hit in the head. But she's sitting up now. They're talking to her. And hopefully she'll be all right and possibly able to get back in the game shortly. So, number 1, Lori Dunsworth, senior goalkeeper for the Blaze, is warming up on the near side. Scott Madison is warming her up. He's worked with the keepers for a number of years. He had a daughter, Haley, that played back there. And it looks like she's favoring, I think, her right leg. So Kaylee Rare gets a ride on the golf cart over to the near side here. And again, not sure if it was a knee-on-knee contact or just exactly what happened, but Kaylee will be brought over here to the trainer's table. They'll take a look. She is in pain. And it's her right leg. So unfortunately, we had an injury on that play. And into the game now. Take a couple warm-up kicks is going to be number 1, Lori Dunsworth. Here's a look at Lori, senior keeper on the squad. And I got to tell you, it's always tough coming off the bench as a field player. It's 10 times more difficult to come in as a keeper. So they'll give her a few minutes to warm up.
Goalkeeper position onto the field, number 1, Lori Dunsworth. Also for Burnsville back in is number 9, Erica Cheetah. Coming off number 7, that's Merrick.
So a couple other substitutions going to enter the game for the Wildcats. Number 14, Nora McClune, defender, junior defender. And number 3, Ainsley Ditlefson, a junior midfielder. So Wildcats will make a couple changes with this little bit of a break. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Caleb Rees kind of anchors that defense back there and solidifies things, but usually about halfway through the first half, second half earlier on in the season, Coach Osterk would slide her up top and throw some speed at some defenders for the other team in a tight match, in a what's going to be a defensive 1-goal battle. I'll be curious to see if Coach Osterk makes that same coaching move, or if he leaves Breeze back there now, especially since the Wildcats are holding on to that one-goal lead. We're about to resume play. Again, Blaze will be kicking it off here. It's Morgan Kierstead, senior midfielder, captain.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 10, Molly Bush. The assist, number 7, Grace Schoberg. In the 22nd minute, the time of the goal, 21 minutes, 37 seconds. Wildcats goal scored by Molly Bush, assisted by Grace Schoberg. The time, 21:37.
So Blaze building an attack here. Short pass, and I think that was number 19, Kierstead, was looking to play that more outside instead of right straight back to the keeper. Ball headed by Kierstead. Good run, Bush. Great step there by the Blaze. That's Soninski. Soninski brings the ball upfield, and her shot on goal gets handled by Plashko. So Sosinski with a nice little rush there for the Blaze. Started at midfield, and she carried it all the way up. Ditlevsen finds Cronkite. Cronkite with a one-on-one battle, and that gets played back to the center defender. Good touch pass there, intercepted by the Wildcats. And Breeze looking to play it up to the target forward. Bush now tries tapping it over. And Bush again, nice step. And a collision, that's going to be a foul.
Whistle, foul called on the Wildcats. Free kick, Burnsville. On the kick, number 14, Natalie Engel.
Engel with a kick. And knocked out of there nicely by McClune. Good midfield play here again by the Blaze. Tough defense by Bush as she taps it away. Popkin on the far side. That ball gets turned over and tapped out of bounds. This looks like Molly Bush is going to get a yellow card here.
Yellow card caution is being issued by the center referee. That's on the Wildcats, number 10.
Coach Osterk asking for a little bit of an explanation.
Having the yellow card is 24-56. Yellow card caution, Wildcats, number 10.
So a couple of aggressive plays there. That might be a little bit of a makeup call. So Ellen Pagoy is now into the game. Pagoy, sorry. Ball knocked out of the air. Comes down Boyk. Clears it. Off Pagoy, and here goes Cronkite. Off to the races. Cronkite, nice tap by the... Oh, and the ball, oh, just knocked out of there. Barger couldn't get to the far post. Excellent defensive play by the Blaze to hold this at a 1-0 Wildcat lead. Great run by Cronkite. Barger now applying pressure. And the Blaze will take the throw in and a chance to recoup. Here's a look at that again. Cronkite taps it past her, kind of chips it over the keeper, going to the far post, and again, nice play. Oh, and a shot, and that just knocks off the defender's or the goalkeeper's hands. This will go for a corner kick for the Wildcats. First corner kick of the game.
14, Nora McClune. It results in a corner kick for the Wildcats.
Rosak on the near side to take the kick.
From the near side on the kick, Lauren Rosak, number 18.
Lauren. Ball played in. Lots of, oh, Vries just has that hop off her favorite left foot. So the Wildcats put a forward right straight on their keeper so she couldn't get to the ball. And the ball kind of ping-ponged off the ground there. And Wildcats weren't able to get control of it, get a shot on goal. Good action, though, for the Wildcats.
Substitution for the Wildcats back in the game. Molly Bush, number 10. Coming off, Ellen Pagoyas, number 15.
So Captain Molly Bush back in the game for Pagoyas. Goal kick goes out of bounds, throw in. Far side, that's McClune. McClune again finds the ball for the diagonal ball. Knocked down by Bush. Bush taps it over Cronkite, onside. And a little bit of a battle there. Nice play by the keeper. Lori Dunsworth had a little bit of action here. And Cronkite is down. I'm going to want to kick that out of bounds. Emily Cronkite going in hard, and she's favoring her left knee.
Injury on the field.
She doesn't look too happy either. So on that play, Cronkite was onside, rushing in towards the goal. Keeper came out. A little bit of a bang-bang play. And Cronkite is favoring her left knee a little bit, but is able to get to her feet and is walking off the field. Cronkite's had a great game so far. Applying a lot of pressure up top, using her speed well, and her teammates know it because they've been playing the through balls to her all game long. So into the game, Amanda Conkle is going to come back in.
In the game, Mandy Conkle, number 12, coming off. Emily Cronkite, 24.
So again, Cronkite with a little bit of a limp.
Play resumes.
Hopefully she'll be all right.
Direct free kick.
Free kick by Angle. Backed out of there, that looked like McLuhan. And again comes down with it. Barger. Nice touch pass, looking for Conkle. Conkle outside Ditlevson. Ditlevson with a turn, she wins the ball and plays it up to Conkle. Mandy Conkle with some space. Ooh, tough tackle there. Clean play, all ball. Rosak now steps. Barger taps it to Rosak. Looking for Molly Bush. Bush now gives chase. A little bit of collision. And that's going to be a foul on Bush. She's going to have to be careful. She's already got a yellow card. Molly does play a physical game, but with the yellow card, she's going to have to lay off on a couple of these 50-50 balls. Hate to go down a player.
It resumes free kick Burnsville.
So Bush takes Cronkite's spot up top. Mandy Conkle then slides into that advanced mid spot. There's a conversation that Scott Madison and Coach Osterk. And Burnsville is saying, hey, she's got a yellow card already. She's got to tone it down. So free kick, that's Engel, knocking it up to midfield with just under 12 and a half minutes left to play in the first half. Detlefson giving chase. And that goes off her foot out of bounds. Throw in, that's number 2 over there, Megan Sash. And substitution coming in, Michaela Hadorf.
Michaela Hadorf, number 4. Coming off, number 9, Erica Cheetah.
Angle now. Plays up to midfield. Give and go up the middle and cleared up out of there by Boyk. Detlefson gives chase and she has some space with her. Oh, trying to play it over to Bush. Detlefson. Collision there, good battle. Nice win. That was Natalie Engel. Throwing on the far side for the Blaze. And Wildcat throwing. So substitution coming to the game. Grace Schoberg now coming back in for Ainsley Didlefson.
Number 7. And off Ainsley Didlefson, number 3.
Schoberg back to McClune. Finds that target player. And foul called.
Foul called on the Wildcats. Free kick, Burnsville.
Engel with the kick.
On the kick, 14.
And that slides out of bounds. Throwing the other way, Schoberg. Heads it over nicely, that's Conkle. Mandy Conkle with some space. Ooh, a good step by Engel. Engel comes away with the ball. Engel plays a long ball up the outside, and that slides off her foot, just out of bounds. You're the Burnsville faithful saying, play your game, Burnsville. And they are getting away from that possession just a little bit. Trying to play a little bit more of long ball. Good battle there in the midfield. Rosak now cleaning that up, back to Breeze. Breeze turns, looking for Barger, and that gets knocked out of bounds. Throwing for the Wildcats with 9 minutes left in the first half. He can hold it on to that 1-0 lead. Conkle. Barger looking for Bush. That's intercepted, knocked the other way. Schoberg. Looking for Barger. Barger up top with a step. Barger. Applying pressure, and that's a nice defensive play again. Jalen Bush picked off by Rosak. Conkle, nice side step. Take the left foot. Oh, and a shot right off the defender. That's not a handball. Eagan faithful, that's not a handball. Plinsky, good pressure. Engel with the header. Nice flick on there by the Blaze. And Breeze. Back to Plashko. Cleared up to midfield. Bush, Molly Bush with a foul there. She left her feet. She's getting frustrated and shaking her head. Can't do that. Either Turk's going to pull her out of the game and let her not pick up a cheap foul here late, but the referee is definitely watching number 10, Molly Bush, the rest of the way here. Free kick by Engel, 42-yard line. Engel knocks that one to the far side, and that goes out of bounds. Long ball played up. We've got Schoberg giving chase. She's got some space in front of her. Oh, and she's looking for Barger up the middle. Julia Barger slides over to that center forward position. Rosak now has the ball settle. Good touch into Bush. Cleared up by Burnsville. Conkle to Bush. Back to Rosak. Barger now gives chase. Rosak, excellent read there. Good step up by Lauren. And Bush chips it in, looking for Schoberg. Oh, and that goes over the keeper's head. That'll go out of bounds. That's a corner kick. That's a corner kick for the Eagan Wildcats.
Off Burnsville, corner kick upcoming for the Wildcats. This will be their second. Kick will be from the far side.
So on the far side, we've got Nora McCloon.
Number 14.
And Wildcats pushing everybody up. Kayla Vrees sneaks up, and she'll be looking at that far post. Ball curled in, and Vrees has that one slide right by her, too. She stuck out her left leg on both of those corner kicks and had it just go to the side. Foul called on Eagan here on the near side. Free kick, Engel. Big kick up towards midfield. Push in the back by Boyk. We're not going to get many calls the rest of the way here. I think the nice little conversation that Scott Madison had with Turk and the referee, that's going to result in a number of calls going black instead of for the Wildcats. Good pressure here. Andy Conkle, nice win. Bush now. Little give and go, and she gets taken down. A little bit of a bump there. They're going to blow the whistle, and they're going to talk to both players once again.
Free kick for the Wildcats. Clock has been stopped by the center referee.
So Engel walks back.
Yellow card caution.
And it'll be number 6, Kira Sosinski.
Yellow card is on number 6, Kira Sosinski. Time of the yellow card is 35.
Let's take a look at that foul again.
25.
So again, she took her right in the shins.
Number 6,
and then kind of grabbed her a little bit, so a little bit of a push back and forth. And that's a little bit of payback, I think. Burnsville feels like they're getting roughed up a little bit here. And so they're going to stick up for their own players on the field. And now it looks like Burnsville coach is going to get a yellow card as well. So John Soderholm said something that wasn't appreciated.
Also at 35-25.
I think Coach Osterk is going to do the smart thing here and get Molly out of the game. So number 15, ready to check in, Ellen Pagoy. Even a replay slowing down the lip reading isn't going to help me here, but I'm curious as to what they're talking about. I think it's whether or not Eagan can sub when the Blaze subbed. And again, Coach Osterk, I believe, wants to get Molly out of the game for the rest of the half here, not pick up a cheap foul. Yep, that's exactly what's happening.
For the Wildcats back in the game, Ellen Pagoy, number 15, coming off Molly Bush, number 10. They resumes free kick Wildcats.
So, free kick in, Wildcats. Chipped up over, that's Barger with the battle. Rosak has the ball come down to her feet, and she has her shot cleared away. McKenzie, a little bit of a push. Anything's going to be called right now. Any little push in the back, shove, anything's going to be called the rest of the way here. Ball cleared out. That's far side. Popkin with some free space, and Breeze, who's going to hang back and play center field. McClune. And ball intercepted here. That's number 5, Maya Hansen. And Breeze calmly taps that away. Polinsky's solid tackle there. Rosak with a great run and a ball played downfield. Here's Barger giving chase. Barger and Jalen Bish going head-to-head down there in the corner, and Eagan earns a throw-in with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. Quick throw. Andy Conkle moving to her left foot, looking for the shot. Oh, and that gets tapped in. Barger now. Barger with the battle, and that's going to be a foul on Barger going through the keeper. The keeper kind of had her hands on it. Barger went right straight through. Burnsville's only got one keeper left on the roster, so the referee's going to take care of her a little bit better. Engel, free kick to midfield. Pagoy with the pressure. Again, any little touch, any little push in the back is going to be called the rest of the way here. The game was getting a little bit out of control, and the referee is going to step in and try and calm things down, let the girls play soccer. Engel with the kick. Polinsky calmly knocks that out. Conkle. Good. Conkle beats 2 defenders. Barger now knocks it up the outside, cuts in. Conkle again, and that's going to be a foul. That's got to be a card. Come on, she stuck her leg out on that one. He's got to throw the card that way, too.
Whistle foul called on the Blaze. Free kick upcoming Wildcats.
So right from the 20-yard line. Great move up there by Barger. So Rosak, I'd be surprised if she doesn't put this on frame. Yep, there it is. On frame, in the goal. Nicely done. There aren't many keepers in the state that are going to make that save. Off the top of the bar and in. That's just a great shot, Lauren Rosak. Let's take a look at that again from the 20-yard line. Chips it up and over. The keeper's kind of in no man's land. You know, they've got to play out at the top of the 6 because she's expecting the ball to be chipped into the dangerous position. That's just a perfectly placed shot. Nicely done. Wildcats up 2-0.
Scoring for the Wildcats. Unassisted goal scored by number 18, Lauren Rosak.
Breeze up to Pagoy.
28 seconds.
Ellen making the move, looking for Barger up top.
Unassisted at 38-28.
And this ball will slide out of bounds. Throwing for the Wildcats.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
Rosak with a throw. There's the push in the back. It's going to get called the rest of the way. Turk will have to talk to the team at halftime and remind them. Hands off, stay in front, don't push. Rosak, who has scored that second goal for the Wildcats, has really had a nice half. Stepped up on the play a number of times, been very solid defensively. So far, my player of the game. Oh, nice cross here. Schoberg with the left foot. And picked out of the air by the Blaze keeper. Schoberg again, see if she has one more chance. Slides it over harmlessly in, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Eagan on top of this one, 2-0.
The end of the first half.
Referee got a little whistle happy. lost control for a few minutes, and I think coaches are going to go talk to their teams, and Burnsville especially has gotten away from their possession game and needs to get them back, settle down, and Dirk is going to remind the girls to stay composed, one of his favorite statements. So we'll step away. Again, Wildcats on top, 2-0 at the end of the first half. So we're coming back to start the second half. Eagan Wildcats on top of this one, 2-0. We've got some stats put together by the guys in the truck. Shots on goal. Burnsville has 2 shots, 1 on goal. Eagan had 7 shots with 6 on goal. Corner kicks, 2-0 for the Wildcats. Fouls, 9 for Eagan and 4 for Burnsville. 2 yellow cards to 1. And, you know, the referee is hearing some stuff out there. It's got the fans in the stands yipping at everybody. Burnsville fans are upset. They're doing as much yelling as the Eagan fans. And I think both coaches... In the second half,
the Eagan Wildcats will be defending
at halftime, talked to the girls and said, you know what, just settle down and play
to
soccer.
left on the field.
It's getting a little bit heated out there. It all started on that first goal when Molly Bush made contact with the Burnsville keeper. Again, I don't think she did anything but run towards the far post. The keeper came out, ball went off her in the back of the net. She went out of the game, and the complexion of the game changed right after that. Molly had a couple of fouls called on her right after that, and I think, the referee, this is a heated rivalry, and the girls kind of quit playing soccer for a little bit. Burnsville got away from their possession game, and I think at halftime, Burnsville had to talk to their team and say, you know what, we got to get back at it. We got to do the little things that we do right, and that's possess the ball. If Burnsville thought that they were going to be more physical than Eagan, that's just not going to happen. Eagan's a big, strong, physically defensive team that applies a lot of pressure, and both teams have to be smart, the rest of the way here. Coach Osterk at halftime, he had to talk to the girls and say, hey, any touch foul or any touch you put on somebody is going to be a foul. We've got a 2-goal lead. We've got to be smart the rest of the way, and let's see what happens here. Burnsville's going to start with the free kick, with the kick to start the game. That's Maya Hansen. And Maya Hansen is their, top scorer. She's the girl that can make their offense go. And Burnsville plays it back, and here's pressure coming up by the Wildcats. Played outside, up the middle, Plinsky. 7, Kazmarek, making a nice run up the outside. McKenzie steps up and cuts off the angle nicely, and ball rolls back to Megan Plashko. Plashko now with the big punt towards midfield. Brought down nicely. That's number 6, Sosinski. Midfield, good touch there. And a shot, nice shot on goal, nice save, Megan Plashko. Burnsville comes out with a little bit of fire in them. One of the other things I didn't mention in the first half, it looks like our defenders are kind of playing all over the place. Nope, we have Lauren Boyk, number 6, marking dangerous forward for the Blaze, and that's Maya Hansen. So she's going to be following her all over the field. And it's up to the other 3, Kayla Breeze and the outside defenders to play things smart from there out. Ooh, ball touched up the middle. Breeze steps in, and a shot, and that gets tapped out. And McKenzie clears up the middle. That's picked off by Sosinski, and Sosinski missed that foul as I was looking at my program to make sure I said the right name.
Burnsville, free kick for the Wildcats.
There's a good look at Brooke Poplinski. Solid defensive mid. Here's a look for my benefit at the foul. Ball comes in. It kind of looked like she just followed through, but the referee is going to blow his whistle on everything. Every time a player gets bumped or goes to the deck, that's going to be a foul, whether it's justified or not. Throw in for the Blaze. Big throw. Again, Boyk on number 5, Maya Hansen. Cleared out nicely by Poplinski. Schoberg, a little bit of tap, out of bounds, throw in for the Wildcats. Barger now. That actually went off. Oh, that went off the Blaze, but they give it to the Blaze. Yep, and he's going to get Gray Schoberg. Arms were up, kind of protecting herself, and big kick by Engel. Breeze with the header out of trouble. Blinsky knocks it back. And Megan Plashko. A little more active so far for this half. Here's a look at Megan. Bush with a flick on header. Schoberg knocks it through. Here's Barger with a break. Barger, and the ball gets tapped out of bounds nicely. Great defensive play. That's about the 3rd or 4th. Jalen Bache, number 16 for the Blaze. Junior defender really having a nice game. Here's a look at it again. This ball gets knocked through. That's a perfect ball played up to Barger. So corner kick, both corner kicks so far have been dangerous for the Wildcats. Ball into the box, and Vries looking to clean up on that. Vries again follows it. And the ball picked up. That's to Lori Dunsworth with another big save for the Blaze. Bush picks off that kick. Looking to advance it. Gets knocked the other way by Burnsville. Burnsville, nice ball here. Mia Kazmarek. A little stop and go. Good run up the side, and Plashko calls off Rees and settles things down. So Burnsville, much more creative to start the second half than they had been in the first half. Trying to get back in this game down 2-0. Bush heads it to the near side. Schoberg, good strong battle, and they call Schoberg with the arms. Both players went down there. That could have gone either way. I think the fouls will go in favor of Black for a little bit longer. Engel up the near side. Giving chase is McKenzie. Taps it up to Miller, and Miller clears it to midfield. Barger comes back for it. That's a high ball. Bush comes away with it. Gets pulled down.
Whistle foul called on the Blaze. Kick for the Wildcats.
Molly Bush stretching awkwardly after that collision.
On the kick.
And McKenzie with the catch.
McKenzie, 13.
Engel clears that off her thigh. Schoberg with a nice turn. And good defensive play. And arms again, Grace Schoberg. Engel plays it up towards the far corner. Kept in by the Blaze. Push now. Bounces off her hand, so free kick for Burnsville at the 25-yard line.
Free kick coming for the Blaze.
So again, the Wildcats scored from the 22. Burnsville taking liberties up to the, trying to take liberties up to about the same spot on the field. Laura Engel, number 14.
Engel, 14.
And we'll see if she plays this on frame or chips it into the box. And that's on frame, off the crossbar.
Shot taken off the free kick, Natalie Engel, number 14.
Played in, and here's a shot. Oh, not offsides. That was number 5, Maya Hansen. You can see why she's dangerous. A great ball in by Burnsville. Nice save by Megan. There's a foul. Engel running over it. McKenzie. So McKenzie will take this free kick. Plays it short. Osak gets that cleared off her foot. White gives chase, taps it out of bounds, allows the defense to regroup. Quick throw by the Blaze. Possession. Good touchback and nice defensive play. Yep, he's got to call that against Burnsville. So that's 2 or 3 against the Blaze. 9 fouls already in the second half. You knew he was going to blow the whistle, but they have been fouls. Rosak now knocks it down towards the corner, see if that'll die. And it does, and that'll be a throw in for the Wildcats. Good weight on that pass by Rosak to get it to stop before the end line. Throw coming in, Barger. Taps it back. And the Blaze clear it up the field. Giving chases Hansen. Big kick. Breeze playing center field back there. Knocks it out of bounds. Big throw again. Breeze and McKenzie, a little bit of miscommunication there. And McKenzie knocks that one into the neighborhood. Big throw. Vries knocks it out of trouble. Cockle comes back, cleans it up, and looks for Barger. Ball bounces over Boyg's head. And a shot, and a big save there. Oh, she was offside. She was in an offside position, came back and played that ball.
This on the play was offside. Blaze, direct free kick, Wildcats.
Plaschko with a kick. Looking to the near side here for Miller. Miller left foot looking for Barger up top. Good pressure by Abby Barger. Ball is out of bounds. That should be a throw-in, referee. That should be a throw-in. Throwing for the Blaze. Good turn. Ball slid out of bounds. So into the game, couple substitutions. Number 22, Jace Borman.
Number 15, Alan Bedoyas. Into the game now is number 22, J.C. Borman. Coming off number 7.
Ellen Pagoy coming in. Molly Bush is going to move up top. Get her out of that midfield. Again, that's a spot on the field that has been involved in a lot of action, a lot of bumping and running. Pagoy with the run. And cleared out nicely by the Blaze. Ooh, there's an elbow and a schnoz. Wrong call.
Free kick, Burnsville.
Angle with the kick. Off Miller, and that'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. I'm sorry, for the Blaze. Ball played down to the corner. Ooh, clear coming up, and that goes off the foot. And back to Plaschko. Nice touch there. Outside Borman now. Borman. Good stop and go. Earns a throw in. Borman back to Rosak. Rosak stepping up, and she's looking for Bush in the middle, and that gets cleared out of danger by the Blaze. Ball cleared up to midfield. Plinsky gets taken down. Borman with a little bit of a push. Throwing for the Wildcats. So the second half has been a different game. Blaze had it in the Wildcat end for quite a bit. I think Eagan is playing a little bit more tentative, cognizant of what the referee has done to this game. And Burnsville has taken advantage of it. Breeze back to Plaschko. Megan with the kick up towards midfield, and that's picked off by the Blaze. Good touch pass up. Miller comes back and clears it out of there nicely. Bush now, 1-on-4 or so. Molly, nice little one-on-one move. Looking to clear it up for Barger. And that goes off the defender, back to the keeper. Quick kick out. Knocked down by Cheetah. And good pressure by Rosak. Scored our second goal. He's had a nice game so far. Quick throw to Borman. And that goes off Borman, out of bounds.
Substitution for the Blaze. In the game is Shotgun, number 15. Coming off number 9, Rebecca Sheeta.
Popkin, number 15, back in for the Blaze. Bush now, looking to go one-on-one. She gets hammered, and that'll be a free kick from about the same spot on the field that Lauren Rosak scored in the first half. So let's see, I'm guessing Lauren's going to take this kick again. This one's at the 19-yard line, out a little bit wider. Keeper is staying on her line this time. Two-person wall set up. And I think this is going to be chipped in. Wait. Clock is stopped. Coach Ozturk, I think, asked for an explanation, or somebody asked for an explanation over here by the scores table. And it's the linesman talking to the center ref. And there's going to be a card given. So a yellow card is given to Coach Ozturk, and the unfortunate thing is that yellow card came from a result of somebody in the stands saying something. And a warning was evidently issued at halftime that was going to happen. One more comment from the stands that is negative could result in a red card and a forfeit for the Wildcats. So Rosak plays the ball in low, looking for someone short, and that gets gobbled up by the keeper. So Wildcats are kind of looking at this saying, hey, we've got 24 minutes. We got to get out of here with the win. We can't let anybody in the stands screw this game up for us. Barger now. Barger going one-on-one. She gets grabbed. And the Blaze come back. Good double team. McKenzie now with a turn. She slides it down to the corner. Barger with some space. Barger with left-footed cross, and that goes just out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick. The keeper caught that and stepped out of bounds. She could have let it go, and it would have just gone out of bounds for a goal kick. So Wildcats need someone to go over and take the corner. Looks like McKenzie is going to do this.
On the kick from the near side, on the kick number 13, Abigail McKenzie.
So let's see who goes far post here. And that gets shouldered out by the Burnsville defender. Rosak with a turn. Foreman now. This ball knocked out. Foreman for Pagoy. Burnsville throwing. And there's a foul against Burnsville.
This is on the play foul on the Blaze. Free kick for the Wildcats. Rosak number 18 on the kick.
All right. So we'll take a look. There's the ball going out of bounds, and the keeper caught it in bounds and carried it out for the corner kick. Vries now chipping it over, looking for Bush. Bush letting it bounce, Engel with her, and that's going to get knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Wildcats. Dangerous ball played in by Vries, and Molly Bush kept using her body, trying to find space. And McKenzie's going to take this corner. So last corner went between the 18 and the 6-yard box. We've got a Eagan player right on the keeper. This is curled in. Bush, oh, and that header goes just right back to where it came from. McKenzie with her left foot. Cross is a little bit too strong, and that'll slide out of bounds, throwing Burnsville. Good scoring chance there. Molly wishes she had that one back. And that's going to be a tap in the back. Foul against Eagan.
Wildcats, free kick for Burnsville. And the Engel with the kick number 14.
Rosak clearing that one out. Up to take the throw is number 13, Megan Kortenhoff. Kwiatkowski applying pressure, that goes off her. Another throw in for the Blaze. Barger back to Miller, nicely cleared up to midfield. He's playing advantage, referee's playing advantage. Barger come in. That's going to be a yellow card. He's got to pull that out of his pocket. That's her second foul in 30 yards. Come on. Kind of sound like a homer here, don't I? Apologize, fans. That's 14 fouls in the second half. There's a replay on that. She left her feet and clearly went for her feet. Ball played in. Oh, and that just goes off the top of the goal post. Mackenzie curling that one into the near upper corner and just about a 1.5 feet high. Nice kick. So approaching 19 minutes left in this one. Engel, who's going to wear out her right leg on goal kicks, free kicks. Borman giving chase. Ball knocked up. Breeze gets turned around a little. And out comes Plaschko. Big kick to midfield. Plinsky off her shoulder. Mackenzie, look. Oh, and that's a grab. That's a grab. Molly had her beat clean. The defender reached out, grabbed her jersey, a tearaway jersey. She would have been wearing half of one. So the referee's going to step off 10 yards. Burnsville's going to put together a 3-person wall. Molly Bush is going to put this one on frame and kicks a field goal. So Burnsville avoided a great scoring opportunity there by the foul. And you know, normally when you are looking at a good scoring chance taken away, that's an immediate card. I guess maybe that's just Premier Soccer, British Premier Soccer. Poplinski, ball taken out of the air. Waterman gets it back. Looking to play it through. Nice step there. Kierstead. Ball played outside, near side here to Popkin. And across the far post looking for number 16. That was Jalen Beish stepping up from her. She's now playing a midfield. She played that outside defender spot in the first half. But Burnsville need to get on the board with 16.5 minutes left in the second half here, down 2-0. They're going to start pushing people up. Sinski with a nice play up midfield. Giving off now, and that's Waterman. Waterman with some space, and she fires the ball just wide.
Both good Wildcats.
Plaschko taking her time. And the goal kick. Barger now, working up the left side. Runs over and through the defender. Nice ball up. And Pagoy works hard to earn a throw in, and we've got some substitutions coming in for Eagan. Mandy Conkle, Ray Schoberg, and Nora McClune. Good job by Coach Osterk using his bench. McClune now the shot, and that goes in. Bush a little bit late getting there. A good idea. Kick out towards midfield, and that's headed backwards. Breeze knocks it out of the air. Good pressure on the far side. Conkle up to Bush, who plays it back to Conkle, and that's going to just roll out of bounds. Engel, big kick up towards midfield. Boyk on her mark, knocks it back in towards the Blaze. Good step here, Poplinski. And Conkle chips it down looking for Rosak. Pagoy, good turn. Back to Rosak, we'll take the throw in. McKenzie now. Looking to get it down in the corner. And throwing again for the Wildcats on the far side. Conkle looking to center that, and it gets knocked out of bounds. Another corner kick for the Wildcats. So we'll try the far side for a corner, and that's going to be Andy Conkle taking this. McKenzie in, standing at the top of the 6. She's going to make sure the keeper can't get out and play this. Bush just misses the header, and the clear by the Schoberg now. Goes to her feet, and that gets deflected off the defender and goes in the net. That's going to be a goal for number 7, Grace Schoberg. So here's Schoberg going down. Defender kind of feel bad for her on that one. Natalie Engel has had such a nice game for the Blaze. And she knew as soon as it tapped her, look at the expression on her face, oh dang it. But Grace Schoberg, you know, she went 3 for 3 on fouls to start the half, sat on the bench for a little bit as that composure word was probably being used by Coach Osterk, and she probably feels a little bit vindicated now just stepping into the game and putting the Wildcats up 3-0. So Wildcats in control of this one now as we're approaching 12 minutes left in the game. 3-0. Fans in the stands can't say a word.
Whistle, foul called on the Blaze. Free kick for the Wildcats. Scoring for the Wildcats.
There's a Burnsville faithful right down in front of me who didn't agree with that call.
The assist to number 12, Andy Conkle, in the 68th minute. Time of the goal, 67 minutes, 30 seconds. Wildcats goal, scored by Grace Schoberg.
A lot of grabs and hands on that foul both ways.
67-30.
Given to the Blaze. Big kick in. And it'll go all the way back to Blaschko. Megan trots up to the top of the box. Big kick. Schoberg with the head. Molly Bush now giving chase. And let's see if that's a card. Yep, he's going to stop that. This is going to be, I think, her second yellow card, so she gets to go sit down for the rest of the day, and Burnsville's going to play shorthanded. Maybe not.
Yellow card is on Natalie Eagan, number 14.
Yep, so Molly clearly making the run here. Wide open space in front of her. And the defender definitely knows she took the player. So it's a third yellow card on the Blaze. Molly Bush with the free kick here. So Molly, keep your knee over the ball. Don't knock it over through the goalpost, but get this thing on frame. She'll try and put a little bit of a bend to it to get around that three-person wall. And it slides just wide. Substitutions coming to the game. We've got number 5 for Eagan, Erica Quick. Number 22 re-enters, J.C. Borman. And number 16, Jessica Van Wyk. And soon to come in, we've got Ainsley Ditlifson. So free kick, taken by Van Wyk. Ball brought down. Oh, and people going a little bit of a mad scramble there. That was Grace Schoberg looking for her second goal from her seat. Burnsville gives chase along the far side as we're under 10 minutes left in this one. Substitution is Ainsley Ditlifson coming in, and Molly Bush will sit the rest of the way. I think that's a good move again by Coach Oster, getting her out late in the half here. Molly's definitely a disruptive force up top or in the midfield. She plays with a little bit of an attitude, and I think causes some havoc for other teams because of it. And goal kick for the Blaze. Number 4 coming back into the game, Michaela Hadarf. Ball tap back, McClune now. Taps it up, Ditlifson looking for nice touch there. And again, the swarming defense by the Wildcats. First defender, second defender, over and over again. Andy Conkle now with some space. Has a runner up the outside. Throws it to Schoberg, and that gets cleaned out of there. Big throw, Conkle now. Good touch, and Conkle, that goes off the defender. Oh, and the ball's still loose, and Ditlifson stays with it, knocks it in the back of the goal. Good hustle, good tenacity by Ainsley Ditlifson. Put this one away. So it starts here with a couple of nice moves. Ditlifson stays with it. Defender kind of runs into the keeper. And the Wildcats clean it up. Here it is again. And a good bounce there. A brilliant substitution by Coach Osterk. Just getting her in the game and time for her to score.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 3, Ainsley Ditlifson. The assist, number 12, Mandy Conkle. With the 73rd
Kaplinski looking for Ditlifson.
Wildcats goal scored by Ainsley Ditlifson.
Ditlifson.
Mandy Conkle with the time 74.
Whistle for the foul. Ball played up the near side. McClune giving chase. And that's a push. That's going to be a foul. Got to be approaching 20 fouls now, if not more.
Foul on the Wildcats. Free kick coming for the Blaze. About to stop.
So on the free kick is going to be Erica Sheeta. She's got a strong leg. She's going to look to curl this in towards the far post at about the 6-yard line. Burnsville's only got 2 runners over there.
Free kick Blaze.
Plays it short. And a more direct shot on goal. Oh, and that just slides in. She was not offsides. That was a well-executed free kick by the Blaze that could have resulted in a one in the back of the net for them. But number 6, Kira Sosinski, I think, let that slide just past her leg. Kuplinski. Van Wyk. Good control by the Wildcats. Quick now. For Detlefsen. And down with the ball is Conkle. Conkle with some space. Good turn on the outside. Take it to the corner, get the cross. Detlefsen brings it down out of the air. Detlefsen with a shot again, and that gets gobbled up by the keeper. Lori Dunsworth with a nice save. Foul there called on the Blaze.
Foul on Burnsville. It was played. Direct free kick, Wildcats.
Van Wyk now with the free kick. Big kick. Knocked into the top of the 6. And cleared out by the Blaze. Plinsky. There's Borman on the far side with the throw. Schoberg now. Adjusting her hair binder while she was playing. That's why the game's played with your feet, not your hands. Ball comes down, Borman, or Conkle, I think, with a nifty move on the inside. Good run here by Mia Kaczmarek. Breeze now comes over. Shuts her down. Van Wyk clears it out of there. Nicely done. You know, that you had 2 black jersey players. That looked like an Oreo cookie right there, the way that those 3 came together.
Correction on the kick, Jess Van Wyk, number 16.
The monitors here shaking a little bit, I think, because of that collision. Hopefully you can see this better at home. But foul called again by the Blaze. And over to take that is going to be Nora McClune. Nope, I'm sorry. Jess Van Wyk. She's pounded a couple from midfield. This one's a little bit closer in her range. Stay over it and look for her to put this on frame hard. And just a little bit high. So under 3 minutes left in this one. Again, Eagan enjoying that 4-0 lead. As I mentioned, this is big game in the conference standings. Both teams came into this 5-0 undefeated, tied for first place. Wildcats are going to take over that, and not only does that help in conference play, but these two teams are in the same section, and section matchups are going to be based on kind of the outcome of this game. So Eagan is now staring at that #1 seed that is so coveted. Nice ball outside, far post here. Ball kept in. Oh no, it did go out of bounds. But that was McClune coming in with her left foot, trying to keep that in. A great cross from the far side. I didn't see who actually crossed it, but great ball to the far post there. Ball headed back by Pagoy. Detlefson, Schoberg, Pagoy, outside. That's Borman, up to Conkle. Little forearm shiver, ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Blaze. Good win. Ball played over, looking for Detlefson. Detlefson brings it down to her feet. Tries to go one-on-one. Good defensive play by the Blaze. Breeze lets it run out of bounds. Retreats back. Lets her teammate Nora McClune take the throw in. Schoberg with a nice touch. She's got some space. Plays it across, looking for Conkle. Conkle settles the ball in the far corner. Sniper picks her off from up above. She goes down hard. Ten seconds left in this one. Ball headed out of bounds. A lot of fouls in this one, a lot of cards in this one. Intense rivalry, a lot of emotions going. The Wildcats come out on top of this one 4-0 over the Burnsville Blaze. Take sole possession of first place in the South Suburban Conference. There's a look at Megan Plashko, who was tested early in that second half. So we'll step away. I'd like to thank everybody in the truck, camera guys. Beautiful night in Eagan. Good win for the Wildcats. Again, 4-0 Eagan over Burnsville.